Welcome back. So today we will be talking about the usage of PEDs. PED stands for performing enhancing drugs, also known as anabolic steroids, also known as there's plenty of names like gear la, juice la, whatever they can get away with.
Racun.
Really? Yeah.
Of course. The Malay community, ada Racun.
I genuinely didn't know.
Racun or barang.
Barang.
Barang. Okay, that's all I call it.
We have this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think especially when it comes to social media, yeah, we grow in social media and everything also because of social media. We keep seeing, especially from the Western side, more and more young bodybuilders are hopping on gear way earlier than before. You know, it used to be like, wow, 16-year-old, then they have been really on it for how long? They're doing crazy amount and all that kind of thing. And on the extreme end also, you get people who actually get heart attack and die. That. So we hear all the horror stories from left, right, center.
Yes.
And it's even younger now. People start at 14.
Can be young. 13.
People winning pro card at 17, was it? 17,
20.
Yeah, people winning international show at 17-year-old now. You like 14-year-old, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Basically just playing, MMORPG.
I genuinely don't even remember what I studied in school. So people are already aspiring for international stage. Oh, okay. So that brought us to the question, because we actually get access to all these international social media content, digital content. Our younger generation and our community here basically get exposed to that also.
Yep, definitely.
We sort of like normalize the usage of it as well. So people will be like, should I?
Okay.
Shouldn't I? So I think it's a very good, let's talk about that, you see. Can you explain to us roughly about what anabolic steroid is and also what is the purpose of it?
So anabolic steroids come with a lot of form, but I want to talk about the general one, which is testosterone based. So I want to keep things simple. Testosterone, what else that always on the internet, on the social media, trend, anava, testosterone, all kind of things like that. But the whole purpose of people using performance enhancing drugs is help them to increase their performance, increase their recovery, therefore it can increase the muscle mass. So when you have more hormone, you also have higher chance to pack on muscle mass regardless if you're working out or not. Because from a lot of papers is that, let's just say you're on a hormone deficit, your testosterone level is below the baseline. Once I give you an extra boost of testosterone, within 3 to 4 weeks, you can actually see the muscle mass increase without working out. So this is more...
it's not very dangerous. Yeah. But here, these people will be japping their present.
Yeah. So that's the starting point of how bodybuilders find out can help with increased muscle mass. But right now that a lot of people, they don't understand the basic fundamental why go and use it. And when you are in a competitive level, definitely you need extra hormone to help recover and everything else. Then of course, because of this competitive edge, where the younger generation people, they want fast result. I would say instant gratification. Then they cannot wait anymore. Back then, my year, when I first started injection, I'm going to be very honest right here, is 19 years old. Because I didn't know anything better. I asked my buddies, how can I get bigger? What's the fastest way or things like that? Young and stupid back then. So he said, you can use this testosterone. Well, I'm okay with using it. But he didn't tell me what is it. He said you can use this green color bottle stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. He just asked me.
Sketchy as.
Yeah, he just say, use 1 ml can already. I said, what is it? You don't care. I said, just a sure grow big one. He tell me
fertilizer.
Yeah. Then after 1 month later, he gave me another bottle. It is brown color one. I said, why different color this time? Then I said, never mind, same one I use only. So same one I use only 1 ml. So the health, the health definitely got really, really bad over there. My blood pressure shoot up, things like that. Of course, he didn't tell me manage diet. What he tell me is, you know what, you eating all this, right? You don't have to eat so much protein one. That don't really have to take care because your body is like superhuman level right now. Well, stupid back then, I didn't really read stuff and all. But that's how I learned to read after that, because gone through it. Where now the younger generation is like, They want fast result and they didn't want to care. They see other people grow bigger. They see their friends.
Must be right, sir.
Must be right. Yeah. Their friends got bigger. They also want to get bigger at the same time. Because social media now is so easy to access, to see around the same age one who is bigger, who is nicer body. Same goes to ladies also. This girl's butt is bigger. How can I look like her to get the butt bigger? What is she using? Is she using anabolic steroid? Or what she does, what workout it is? People just want to be in that place, the spotlight. That's why how anabolic started, where the younger generation will use it. So ultimately they have to understand anabolic steroids is helping them recover faster, have more hormonal level, push them to the next level. But at so young age, really you don't have to, because we are 30s already. If we compare now to 20 years old, we know how much is the recovery when we are 20 years old, right?
Oh, definitely.
Sleep 6 hours, we feel like sleep 12 hours. Right now, if one day we don't sleep enough, it's gone.
Whole week gone.
Yeah. So if the younger generation, they want to use anabolic steroids, it's okay. It's their decision anyway. You want to start at 14, 15, up to you.
In no way this is propagating, advocating, endorsing.
Yep. Just your personal choice that you want to use it or not. Totally cool. But I will advise you start with as low dose as possible. Get your blood work done. Find somebody that you trust to look at your cycle and how is it like. Because I do not know anyone who's watching or listening, they might want to go to the next level in the next 5 years. So it is your choice still. Want to be enhanced or be natural? Your choice. We are not going to say anything about that. But use it safely. But by that, no means that we are encouraging it. Personal choice of that. Okay? A lot of people straight away jump on high dose, not going to work.
Yeah, because they're always so eager to get the result, but neglect the entire foundation that is supposed to be in place. Like, they don't even know what is diet. They don't even know what is training hard enough. They don't know what is recovery. Probably 80% of them also wouldn't know what is recovery. And with all these things are not in place, and you just straight away jump into this getting gear and all that, it's sort of like wasting potential, no?
Well, I would say, okay, here's my real life experience on using anabolic steroids when I'm younger vs now. You can train naturally. For the next 5 years, you get this gain. But when your first year, let's just say that, like my experience, dumb and stupid, nobody educate me. When I use steroids, I still can go to that level. So it's just faster to see result. You are not really 100% lowering your potential. It's still okay. And this is what I felt. I've seen people do that before. But do they use with high dose or low dose? That's the difference. If they start with really young and with extreme low dose, I think it's still acceptable. But some people start young and then they go extreme high dose. That's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, but given the fact that if they get the other areas covered, they are...
That's more important. Yeah.
Yeah, then eventually when they decided to do it and we decided to go enhance, they will be fully maximizing and at least know what they are doing without putting themselves at risk so early on also, right?
Yes, I agree. Because the thing is that training, nutrition, and recovery, it's that main thing. And most of the young people thought the PEDs is the main thing, and which is not. Because I've come from that place before thinking PEDs, everything. In order to get that level, I have to inject about 2-3 grams of drugs and all this. It's not going to work, okay? My blood will look like shit. And compared to right now, using like less than 60% lesser, and I got better health. Everything is in control. So the training and the nutrition, if they can take care of, they will realize the PED is just 10 to 20% of the entire progression in bodybuilding. They just have to really understand that there's nothing to lie about. If I can give a biggest tips on how to grow bigger, right? They just have to rest and eat really well and train well. PEDs, if I were to put into the context, 1 ml of testosterone is more than enough. Really. For the younger generation, the younger people. That's it.
Starting out,
yeah. 1 ml is great enough.
But what do you think should be the consideration that you should go through before deciding to go on? Like the side effects, the health concerns, anything you should actually look into first before actually deciding to go on?
I would say go and get the full blood test, check on at least all the basic work, check on your hormone level, testosterone, thyroid, estrogen, prolactin. See if your body is okay with it naturally or not. If it's not, if you have a hormone slightly deficit, like lower testosterone, then you might can think of a TRT. So to use a higher testosterone level and you can put on muscle at the same time. So it is a one stone kill two birds. You can do that as well. But because a lot of times people say, natural is going to be slow. The fact is, it's going to be slow. Everyone got to accept that. Building muscle is going to be a slow process. Unless you are very reactive to food and training. If it's not, you got to accept that 1 year you might only can put on that few kg, consider yourself lucky. But you don't want to go through that, cool. Then you can consider using testosterone and other stuff. But do not complain if your health does deteriorate just a little bit.
It's a trade-off lah.
Yeah.
It's a trade-off lah. So if your body also not in a healthy place also, you do this and further damaging it, is a bit counterproductive.
It's also because I've seen a few competitors like my friends, because they've been competing and they don't mind about their health getting that, the trade-off.
Don't mind.
They don't mind. But there's until certain point, right? Their body just does not react anymore. You know, they go to toilet, their poo got blood and all kind of things like that. This
very visual.
There's a lot of more scary things, but those is they do not care. They are willing to do whatever it takes. I understand, bodybuilding is about whatever it takes, but that's called stupid.
Take to the extreme ends.
That's called stupid already, because by doing that for the next 5 years, you are not going to be good. In fact, you are going to might be just taking time to recover from what you have been doing right now.
1 step forward, 2 step back.
Yeah.
When it comes to using gear, is gear the only way to turn competitive?
A very simple analogy, I would say. When you're going for exam, and the exam is like allow you to bring books.
Open book exam.
Open book exam. And then you think you are fucking cool, you don't want to bring book. Okay, if you're that smart, go ahead, don't bring book lah.
I mean, you can still ace the exam.
You still can, but everybody is bringing a book they can refer, They make sure it's correct. And you're there just thinking that, I can remember everything. Fuck, man. Yeah, I mean, it's okay lah, still.
I mean, doesn't mean you cannot lah.
Yeah, still can. But you see, right? A competition that's didn't say it's natural, means no doping test at all, where we expect 90% of the athlete, they are enhanced. And a natural athlete go in, they cannot complain, They cannot complain like, everybody is using steroids. Because this is not a natural show anyway. So it's a decision they make, they want to be natural, so don't freaking complain when they go in.
And when that happens, they will opt for natural show.
That's why Malaysia now is like they have more natural show, and I'm happy with it. So natural athlete, at least they still can go for natural
It's
show.
more like leveling the playing field a bit. No?
Yeah.
So you have your different categories, different competition that you can actually go into. And
now a two-side, now it's a natural, and another enhanced is like one demon and then one angel like that. They always see it this way lah.
Yeah, some Hong Kong triad movie. All the time.
They always see it this way.
The internal drama there is that they demonize each other. Yeah. What do you think one should do in order to fully maximize and also manage their health in the entire decision to hop on gear?
Why not I tell my way how I coach my clients that they decide to enhance? Okay, so it's like that. Every 3 to 4 months time, I want them to give me a full blood work to see if their liver enzyme is elevated a lot or not. And next thing is the cholesterol. Third is their blood pressure. And then fourth is their hormonal level. So we got to see all this, is it in place? Because a lot of times, right, even blood work, they say it's okay, but they might feel something different in their bodies. They feel hot. They feel like cannot sleep well. All these are things. So all these have to stay in control. And we want to use the minimal dose to see the maximum result in 3 to 4 months' time. So if they don't mind, their health is going to be a little bit off, during that moment. The trade-off, I would say, they are ready to go already. But ask them what level they want to reach. If they just want to put on 3 kg, of lean muscle mass, they don't have
Then
to.
don't go.
If they want to step on stage, some of my clients, they will show me a picture. They say, this body,
Look at this.
this body take me how long? Well, I would say maybe you say natural or enhanced. Because if it's natural, 10 years, I also don't think it is possible. I cannot guarantee, but with enhanced, maybe it's possible because you're showing me a world-class athlete. Come on. So, they need to really set their mind, am I going to do this for the next 10 years or not? They can do that. If they truly want to be a great competitors, I just got to tell the truth. They got to be enhanced. That's the truth.
So net, do your research, know know all the side effects that you're dealing with, and know how to manage all that before you decided to jump on it, and also make sure that you are responsible on your own health. Do regular blood work so that you know where is your health standing before, and also work with someone professional who knows what they are doing so that you are not putting yourself in a health risk, setting yourself as the biggest experiment.
And one more thing I want to add in is like the cycle we call, right? The anabolic steroid cycle for an athlete isn't more is better, or how fancy it is, it matters. No. I think people have to really look at it as is one of the so-called like supplement in that
Support only.
support only. Some people think, oh, this person going to use high dose of this and that. They don't know how is it going to feel like, because
In the expense of what?
they don't know. And I don't want anyone go through that, because once you go through that, you might need to take about 6 months to recover. I have gone through that before. And some people, because they haven't tried it, right, they think I'm bullshitting. Until they try one time, and then got to be, fuck man, I won't do it, I won't do it. They have to.
Not worth the trouble, worth the trouble.
They will, because they think, oh, must be what you do is different, that's why you are so big. Fuck no, man. It is the training and the food. Why do I would not giving you the secret to let you know how to grow big? The secret is really what you have been doing, but get a little bit better.
Yeah, don't overcomplicate this. It's actually simpler than you think.
But people, the prospect and the one who is reading this, listening to this and watching this, they hope there's something new from here, They hope that, oh, there must be something.
They want a hack, they want a tip, they want something a shortcut lah.
No fucking way. If you want some special cycle, go and watch YouTube or how to gain 10 kg of muscle in 2 weeks time. But here, I'm just going to tell you the fact. You need to really go through the process. Going low dose, if you plan to enhance, that's the only way to go far for the next 5, 10 or 15 years.
Yeah, most importantly, it's sustainable.
Yeah. Because I've been preaching that also. So some people don't understand, then go ahead and try all the high dose, man. Yeah, you just gotta come back and emo. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mun Loong, for your time. Today we are able to talk about a lot of interesting topics when it comes to bodybuilding. If you want to find out even more, you can reach out to him on his IG. He personally answers all of them, and you'll be able to find out, learn more about bodybuilding and such. And if you're interested for coaching, you also can look out for him. He's always ready to help evolving to the next level. Okay, so thank you for your time. Stay tuned for the next episode, guys.
See you. Bye.